Either way, we're going to be seeing another Olympia coming out.
Yep, it's Presedente on Olympia versus Demag and Ori. These guys have been around the server for a while, and I'm glad to see them in this stream. I haven't played much with Presidente before Workshop character release, but I played with him like 2 days before this event. This Olympia is solid. It has combos. He uses all the specials well, which I think like that's when you can say you really learn the character, when you're not just using normals and when like you're using their specials well. The Mag, well, the Mag has been grinding. And
I've seen Demag back and forth in the Ori mains Discord. You know, always a pleasure to see. Always looking for something new. Always looking for. I do remember the last time I saw him asking a question. It was, does anyone have a flowchart for how to camp on Tempest Peak? Which is just honestly such a funny statement. But either way, no Tempest Peak, no camping. This time around, we are going to be starting on Ethereal Gates as... Oh, Presidente actually going to be, you know, kind of starting off with quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, the Mag's neutral, I feel, uses a lot of Sein charge. Like, whenever it's up, he'll want to put it up and debate his opponent to go into it.
I mean, that is the Ori way. I will say, you know, if you're not making use of Sein charge, you're definitely not making use of the full character. But, you know, Presidente going to be making use of the Olympia hitboxes here, just continually firing them off. Oh my lord. Yeah, and you know, one of the big things about this matchup, you know, Ori is incredibly light. You get hit once, you take 80% or die. But one of the big things here is that Presidente is continually hitting the mag, but these moves seem kind of willy-nilly, not necessarily looking for combos, just looking for chip damage here and there, right?
Yeah, he's trying to catch the landings with up B, which is definitely not a combo starter, but pressure it adds on the mag, yeah, to get back on stage, I think it could be worth it, yeah.
It can be worth it. I mean, when you're playing against a character as light as Ori, any damage is good damage. But the F-Strong coming out from Demag, not going to be able to seal out, but beautiful Sein charge pop. Going to be sending Presidente off stage once again, whiffing the up-strong barely.
This is... from what I know, this is a tough place for Ori, how to close out these kinds of stocks.
Yeah, I mean, in this particular position, you can just start using things like plat drop nair, plat drop up air, right? You know, speaking of which, up air going to be taking Presidente right off the side, not ready to DI that one just yet. Yeah, either way, both players just continually trying to rack up damage. You know, Presidente, once again, throwing out the moves, just throwing out as many hitboxes as possible. We've been seeing this a lot from quite a few Olympias. But either way, Ori continually getting battered here, 99%. The question is, what answer do you take as Demag? But oh, beautiful tech!
Double tech, okay. Oh,
oh
covered everything, or it felt like he covered everything that the mag was taking at least.
Yeah, definitely covered everything that the mag was thinking about. But I mean, one of the big things, right, is that on that platform, so many characters don't actually reach with their up-strongs on plats that you usually would. But this time around, Olympia's will, and dear lord, Presidente is trying to make some big decisions.
Okay, let's see what the mag can do here. I think with the mag, one of his great strengths is edge guarding. I think he can just take this stock off. He definitely has a chance to in the game still.
Yeah, absolutely. But either way, it's definitely a tough task. 162 on the Olympia. You need something like a nair, something like a plat drop up air, just to start something off. All right, that's one up air, but once you got the Olympia off stage, it's actually relatively difficult to edgeguard her in the same way. But unless she edgeguards herself, Presidente going down once again. Last stock, though. This is always Oriable.
Definitely. Okay, this might be something, but Presidente gets out.
Either way, yeah, Presidente just continually throwing out these moves, and Demag has to play, you know, catch in the dark. Just does not want to get hit by a single one of these. Oh, no resources. barely able to sneak right back on, and the side B F Strong not going to do it just yet. 67% on this Olympia. And oh no, the forward air actually able to take Demag right off the side. Definitely not ready to DI that one. And Presedente going to be going up in game 1.
Yeah, unfortunate DI on that. I think that Presidente was getting away with a lot there was the crystal placement on the edge guards. It was just really good for him.
Oh dang, we got it. This is mad pretty.
Oh yeah. More pause for that. And of course whoever made the stage mod.
Yeah, but you know, either way, on Forest Floor, one of those stages that has relatively close blast zones. You do have the platforms that do work the same way as ethereal gates from time to time, but you know, Ori can make use of it more. You know, the up tilts will catch those plats. The blast zones are much closer, so you can actually make sure to chain your opponent off the side. And these side Bs are catching, these light orbs are catching the Olympia side Bs really, really nicely. And this is definitely a much better start for Demag.
Definitely. He's already like 50% up. Olympia can probably get a kill if she puts the right moves in, but
yeah, you know, either way, the F Strong not quite gonna do it. But if at first you don't succeed, try again, and the second one gonna take him right off the side and trying to rack up the damage to start things off. Oh baby.
Oh, 60.
Yeah, yeah.
I think like playing with Demag, this is one of his better stages. I'm not exactly sure why, but whenever I play him, it seems like he gets a boost on this stage. So I really like the counter pick.
Yeah, you know, definitely. But you know, we were saying it earlier, right? You know, if at first you don't succeed, and Presidente gonna take that one to heart, immediately gonna throw out a second up B. And a third. Oh dear lord, this Olympia just really wants those boost kicks inbound. But either way, Demag just gonna continually take so much damage here. It was looking so good on stock 1, but just like that, things are even right back up. And no, it is a lead for Presidente with that up strong right off the top. Small blast zones and light character definitely makes this difficult.
Ooh, nice side B to Earth Strong there. He doesn't cover the landing.
Yeah, might not be comfortable with covering the landing just yet, but going to be able to cover that air dodge and that up strong. Going to be a great start. No double jump on Demag here though. 35%. Just needs to figure out a way how to start these combos. Right? Either way, you know, 24% on the Olympia, nothing to scoff at, but definitely nothing too crazy just yet. But, you know, once you're at 34, that's when Ori starts to have some really devastating combos. Oh, but either way, Olympia does not care what percent you're at. Her combos are always going to be devastating. And Demag continually trying to rack up the damage, continually trying to avoid getting hit, but not going to be able to do it forever, as the Upstrong is going to steal out yet another game.
So, yeah, now it's 2-0. Demag is in a big hole. But
yeah, I mean, the thing is, we saw Acid in this position the last time around, right? So, when Acid had their back against the wall, that's when we really saw them shine. So the question is, what does Demag do? Demag brings it to Blazing Hideout. And this time around, right, the question is, how much are you going to be using that platform for plat drops? Also, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea if Olympia's Upstrong reaches that plat.
I think maybe it could at the very top. And on the question of plat drops, I think Demag probably uses them more than Presidente based on playing them. But it looks like they're both playing more of a ground game.
Yeah, but you know, either way, Demag gonna continue to try to rack up the damage in the early stocks. It always tends to work out really well for Demag. Right? Racking up that damage, continually firing off those moves. But Presidente, whenever they do get a bit of a breather, that's when things start to look really rough for Demag.
Yeah, he's just having trouble closing out the stocks. Like, Presidente is consistently getting to 150% or so, which, like, it's fine
Up
as
smash?
long as
Oh, the F strong. Going to actually be able to seal it out. But, you know, either way, Demag Continue. Oh my god, that's like the third forward air into down tilt in a row. And Demag going to continue to be throwing out these moves, going to continue to try to find an opening here. But both players just kind of throwing out hurt boxes and hitboxes whenever they can. But Focus is perfect at dealing with that kind of play.
Matt loves that forward air detail. It actually covers, like, if you're not ready for it, it can cover like a sloppy whiff punish.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the big things here is figuring out, you know, how are you going to get your combo stars? How are you going to continue your combos? But, oh my lord, you know, these upbees from Presedente has honestly been doing so much. It's just dash attack and upbees.
Just letting it rip, honestly.
Either way, you know, that up air going to be able to send Presedente off the side, but the question is how long can Demag keep them there? Side being right back onto stage doesn't look great for Demag here.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Olympia still a little bit on the heavier side, and with the way how her air friction works, it's a little bit difficult to kill her at those percents without a paired F strong. But oh no, the unpaired F strong going to get parried this time. Presedente just really loves that up B, huh?
Yeah.
And taking a light ball for their troubles too.
It's a really good move. I mean, to finish. Not sure the combos, but he is like winning. So
that's true. That's true. And you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this time around, Demag is the one in the lead, racking up that damage, 150% on this Ori, not going down to that side B just yet, continuing to rack up the damage, and oh no! Demag not going to be able to make it back in time to tech that.
What did you think about that bash? Bash attempt?
I am no stranger to those kinds of bashes. All I'm going to say is it's rough out here as an Ori main. But, you know, either way, Demag making use of the platforms this time around, beautiful stuff. Going to be able to avoid as many hits from Presedente as possible. The 95% on Olympia, starting to look for a kill.
Seems like he missed the plat drop there. Oh,
F strong not going to do it. I swear paired up on kills there, but either way, F strong going to be able to do it anyway, and both times we've seen Olympia go up 2 games. The players on the other side immediately fire right back, showing some signs of life.
That's true. We'll be having game 4 on Real Gates.
Oh, this is hella DSR.
Well,
yeah, I mean, biggest thing about DSR is if you don't call it out, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, we do a DSR of honor. Like, if you you can call out the DSR, but like you have to call it out.
Implement the DSR.
That is how DSR always tends to work out. But either way, you know, once again, Demag going to be going up quite a bit of percent in the early sides of this game, in this early stock. 56 to 77, you know, a 20% difference isn't bad by any means, but when you're playing a character this light, this is basically even.
Yeah, what you said earlier about Demag dominating the early percents, or at least like getting advantages right. Let's hope he can close up these stocks.
Yeah, you know, either way, 106, that's around when you want to start looking for a kill on the Olympia, but not going to be DIing out on the Crystal, means that Demag going to take a fair for their troubles, and at 93%, a single up strong could take it. Oh, and the up-B, not going to do it quite yet, and firing off another up-B. Dear Lord, Presedente really loves those, and once Demag is at those percents, we're going to be seeing a lot of those, but F strong, not gonna kill just yet.
Okay, good.
Oh!
Pair up F strong by Demag.
Yeah, you know, beautiful stuff. Going to be able to get that Sein charge into the F strong, but the up strong going to be the great equalizer coming out from Olympia here.
He just called out that landing there, and he's calling out everything.
Oh, Lord. And Demag has kind of reverted to the fair down tilts and Presidente is calling them out, you know, with that focus attack, with those side Bs, going to be able to cover those quite well in the up strong. Not going to kill Jess yet. A beautiful DI coming out from Demag.
Needed it. He really needed that.
One thing he needs right now is a second win because 41% on this Olympia is not nearly enough to look for a kill.
He's doing a better job of getting around all the stuff that Olympia can throw at you and you're recovering, I think. Like, at least compared to the first game, it felt like he got crystallized every time.
And oh wow, you know, the down tilt just barely going to be able to come out in time. But either way, you know, Olympia at this percent now is evened up quite considerably. Just barely missing out on the up strong, but the side B going to be able to seal it out, and the Mag has one shot to even up this game. All right, and Demag has Presidente at 117%, looking for an F strong, going to get side B for his troubles though. If you have, oh no,
he goes for the bash. I think on the crystal.
Yeah, but you have for that you have to get a rising bash, but unfortunately not going to be in the position for it, and the Mag going to be going down to an SD. You hate to see it, but at the same time, you know, strong stuff from Presidente. We did see a good amount of adaptation to the repeated hitboxes coming out from the Mag here. And Presidente going to be moving on in loser side.